Hope that you guys have been having a fantastic day so far. A fantastic start to this new month. New energy, new vibes. Okay, doing some new things, I hope. Okay, taking advantage of this energy of the new that's here. All right, and the new that's coming. Period. Today's spirit really wanted me to, the way they gave it to me is to give y'all a reminder. Some of y'all need to be reminded who the fuck you are. I don't know if you've been forgetting lately. I don't know if it's been slipping your mind. I don't know how you've been acting in your own personal lives. But spirit is saying that a lot of y'all are forgetting who the fuck you are. You're not moving like it. You're not talking like it. You're not walking like it. You're not commanding things like it. You're not creating things like it. You're not doing things like it. For some reason, you're walking around like you somebody the fuck else. And I'm going to need you to reel it on in. I'm going to need you to get it together. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what you need to do. But you need to figure it the fuck out quick. Because you got some shit coming in for you. And it's addressed to you. Got your name on it. It is DNA activated. And if you are not walking in who you're supposed to be and who you are, and the energy and the frequencies and the vibrations that are custom and tailor-made to you, you're not going to get what's coming. You're just not going to fucking get it. Now, I don't know what has transpired for you in the month of November. For some of you guys, it could have been a trying time. There could have been some lessons. There could have been some releasing. There could have been some understandings that have been had. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm going to need you to leave it in November. Okay? Don't drag that old ass energy. And yes, it's old. I don't care how long ago it was. 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. The shit is old. Don't drag that stagnant ass energy into this new month. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you dare. You're going to fuck up what's coming in for you. You're going to fuck up what you deserve. What you've been working so hard for and working so hard towards is going to slip through your motherfucking fingers if you don't get your shit together. Some of y'all letting people talk to you crazy. Some of y'all letting people walk all over your motherfucking ass. I don't like it. Some of y'all walking over yourselves. That old version of you, that bitch don't got no rank around this motherfucker. Why are they calling the shots? Why is the version of you from November, from October, from September, from August, from July, from fucking June, from May, from April, from March, from February, from January, from last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, as far back as you want to go, 2 minutes ago? Why is that motherfucker controlling anything you got going on? Why are they dictating your next steps? Why are you allowing them to be the energy that you use to move forward? What the fuck is going on? Whatever fear you got, it's time to rise above it. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're scared of, but you need to get over it. Whatever hesitations you got, it's time to rise above it. I don't know what you got going on, but you need to get over it. Whatever reservations you got, get over it. Whatever procrastination's going on, get over it. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do something, and you need to do it quick before you miss what the fuck is coming in for you. I've been telling y'all, Sagittarius season is all about luck, fortune, and adventure. Are you really willing to sacrifice your future for you to stay comfortable in your past self? Are you really ready to sacrifice your future so that you can remain comfortable in your past self. That's what you need to be thinking about right now. That's the way you need to be looking at it. For the people who experience any type of negativity throughout this year, you need to put that version of you to sleep. Some of y'all need to do some releasing. Releasing is not just for people outside of yourself. Sometimes you got to release your old versions of yourself as well. Your past self has to be released as well. It's not just for people who you breaking up with and who you're not friends with no more, and your parents and whoever the fuck else. Whether you need to write a letter to your old self and release it, burn it when you're done. Whether you need to just use your words, I release, blah, 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 blickety, blah. I don't care how you fucking do it. It needs to get done. And you'll know exactly what to do when you sit with yourself and you allow your intuition to guide you on your next steps. Guide you towards what the fuck is best for you when it comes to releasing old versions of yourself. Y'all ask for change. You ask for new. New beginnings, new relationships, new people, new money, new prosperity, new adventures, new trips, new abundance. Y'all ask for all this new shit, but you carrying around all this old stuff? Let's take a moment to make it make sense. Let's take a pause to make it make sense. And y'all wondering why, for a lot of you guys, thank you for the gift, Spirit is sending you to a place of solitude. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to go nowhere. You don't want to do nothing. You wonder why. Because you got some shit to do. You got business to take care of in the house. With you and you and you. Mind, body, and soul. The Holy Trinity. You got shit to take care of at home. You don't have time to be out in nobody else's face doing anything else with anybody, participating in other people's functions and shit. You don't have time for that. You had the whole year to show your motherfucking ass. Let's talk about it. You had the whole year to be scary. You had the whole year to be in fear. You had the whole year to procrastinate. You had the whole year to take your time when it came to releasing people that no longer serve you. You had the whole year to bullshit around. You had the whole year to overthink. You had all the time you needed to do all that shit. It should be out your system by now. It should be out your motherfucking system. You had the whole year to be delusional, to be stupid. It should be out your system. Now it's time for something greater, which is you. Focusing on you, worrying about you. If it don't got nothing to do with you, then it don't got nothing to do with you. Catch it. If it don't have shit to do with you, then it don't have shit to do with you. And you need to sit your ass down. Period. There's a reason why you can't get up out that bed. And it's holding you hostage. There's a reason why your dreams have been more cryptic than ever. Because there's shit to decipher. There's things to figure out here. There's puzzle pieces to put together. And you have a responsibility to do so. You got a responsibility to do so. Are you paying attention? There's a reason why your intuition is leading you in different places that you've never been. Or leading you to do things that you've never done before. Or leading you to people that you probably would have never been around. Remember, you asked for change. You said that you was ready. You said you wanted something new. That's what you said. Spirit didn't say it. The universe, spirit source, your ancestors, your spirit team, your guys, they can't force you to do shit. So all of this is happening because you gave the okay. You gave the go ahead. You said, okay, spirit, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to have everything that I want. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar, I deserve it all. Prove it. What he said at the end of that song? Prove to me why you deserve to be the greatest of all time. Prove that shit. This your time to prove it. Ain't nothing getting handed to you while you sit on your ass. Nothing's being handed to you while you sit on your ass. It's not happening. You gonna have to work for this. You're gonna have to work for this. You're gonna have to show and prove. And it's all in the way that you treat yourself. It's all in the way that you go about a relationship with yourself. It don't got shit to do with anybody outside of you. So take your eyes off of everybody the fuck else and start looking internally, because that's what the fuck it's about right now. Introspection, identity, understanding of self. That's where we are right now. And it's time to clear this shit up. Again, everything that's coming in for you has a specific DNA lock. A specific frequency lock. Meaning you have to have the right shit to access it. It's not something you can just wing. It's not something that's just going to happen for you because you just had it really hard. Fuck no. This is work and effort multiplied. You need to get off your ass, get out your head, and wake the fuck up. Because some of y'all not moving like who you claim to be. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's fear. I don't know if it's procrastination. I don't know. But you got to be ready for what you asking for. There's a lot of people who get what they ask for and they're not ready. It becomes overwhelming to the point where they either give it away because it's too overwhelming, or they fuck it over and they lose it. Do you want to have your name on that list? Or do you want to be prepared for what's coming and be able to nourish it and take care of it and grow it? Because that's the point. Whatever is coming in for a lot of y'all, this is something that has to be grown. So you may get it when it's at its lowest point. And when I say its lowest point, I don't mean that it's negative. I mean, you're going to get it from ground zero. And it's going to build with you. It's going to grow with you. So you have to already be in a space of growing. You don't have to have arrived anywhere or be perfect. That's not what we're talking about. But you need to be actively growing, because whatever is coming in, it has to grow as well. And if you don't know how to nurture something through doing it for yourself, then how the fuck is you going to take care of whatever the fuck is sent to you, given to you, whatever you're rewarded? Whatever you get that is supposed to be yours. You're going to fuck it over. Period. Look at that. 3 of Cups. There's definitely going to be something to celebrate. Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Lover's card under that. For some of y'all, this could be a relationship coming in. For those who have been healing and who are ready for a relationship. Some of y'all not ready for no motherfucking relationship. And you need to be real with yourself. Some of y'all are asking for love when you should be asking for self-love. Some of y'all are asking for a partner when you should be building a relationship with yourself. That's the partnership you should be focused on right now. Everybody ain't ready for love. And if you ain't been spending at least a year of time working on yourself, you not ready for no partner. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And that's on the light end. Some people do 2 years. Some people do 3. Some people do 4 and 5. Bare minimum, if you can't sit with yourself and find your own happiness within your own being for at least a year, you don't need to be worried about nobody coming into your life. I don't care what we talking about. Y'all know I ain't never give a damn. It is what it is. Some of y'all don't know how to take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually. How the fuck you gonna take care of somebody else in those ways? The reason why we do for ourselves is so that we can teach ourselves what to do before introducing a innocent soul. Period. I don't give a fuck. A lot of y'all are codependent and you make excuses to have people in your space because you don't know how to be by your motherfucking self. Some of y'all leave one relationship, you jump into another one. But within a year's time, you already back up under somebody else. And you wonder why shit around you cannot develop properly. Because you don't know how to be by yourself. You haven't learned self-love. And the only way you understand love is when you give it to yourself. Love is unconditional. How can I give something unconditional to somebody outside of myself and ignore me? That don't make no fucking sense. I'm giving myself conditions, but loving other people unconditionally? That makes sense to you? Fuck no. How can I be there for other people if I haven't shown up for me? Doesn't make sense. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck who you think you in a relationship with. If you ain't spent at least a year time by yourself, figuring out who you are, developing yourself as a person, loving on yourself, getting deeper into your journey, getting deeper into a relationship with you, you're not ready to be with nobody. I don't give a fuck. Quote me. I don't care. And take it from somebody who ain't been in a relationship since 2019. Period. Nobody's saying that y'all gotta go that long. But I'm speaking from experience. I used to jump relationship to relationship to relationship. It wasn't nothing for me to get a nigga that wanted to be with me. But I had to learn, oh, Poca, you being codependent. Not only are you being codependent, but you're depending on somebody and giving them responsibilities that's not fucking for them. You expecting things out of these people who are outside of you, which is crazy. I had to get by myself to see me and to see that I was the issue. I was the problem. If I keep attracting the same type of people, it's something wrong with me. I'm the magnet. And it's not just about, oh, I'm not in a relationship. What are you doing in that span of time? What are you doing? Within that span of time, what are you doing? How are you taking care of yourself? How are you tapping in with yourself? How are you bettering yourself? Because a lot of people can just not do shit. But that don't mean that you're doing what you need to do. A lot of people could just not be in a relationship. But that don't mean that you taking time for yourself. That don't mean that you're learning yourself. That don't mean that you're learning what you're supposed to do and figuring yourself out. That doesn't mean that. So, active silence. Active solitude. Meaning I'm by myself, but I'm actively working on myself. It's silent and it's quiet around me, but it has value. That silence has value because I'm learning something in the midst of silence. Silence is more powerful than a lot of y'all think. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. A lot of y'all are codependent for other people to come in and save the day. For other people to come in and make you feel good, make you feel better. Give you purpose. Make you feel seen, make you feel heard, make you feel understood. How have you done these things for yourself? Period. Y'all got some decisions to make. We got Two of Pentacles and a Judgment card at the bottom. Some of y'all having money issues. And a lot of y'all don't understand that money is linked to your root chakra. Your root chakra is your grounding, your spirituality, your shadow work, your healing. All of those things are connected to the root chakra. So a lot of y'all working jobs that you're not supposed to be working because you don't know yourself. A lot of y'all are chasing dreams that's not yours because you don't know yourself. You're in relationships with people that you shouldn't be with because you don't know your motherfucking self. You're friends with people that you shouldn't be friends with because you don't know your motherfucking self. You living in states and cities that you shouldn't be in because you don't know who you are. And this is the time to get real clear on who you are, especially before we move into 2025. I'm not talking about the end of December because that's the calendar year. We're talking about the spiritual year coming to a close, which is March 21st. You better have an idea of something by then. I'm not saying you need it all figured out, because we all in the midst of figuring things out every single day. This is a journey. It's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not a battle. It's not none of that. It's a fucking journey. And you are here to experience, to learn, and to understand. Understand, if you will. So before we cross over into Aries season, 2025, you better have something on that motherfucking plate. And it better be edible. Period. You better have something to suffice. You better be on some type of path of truth and understanding and knowledge of self. And yes, this is a warning. Because for a lot of y'all, this is your last chance to get right. Some of y'all have had many opportunities to find yourself. When some of them people walked away from you and you didn't know why, those are opportunities. You wasn't looking at it like that, but you should have been. When jobs wasn't working out for you, those were opportunities. You may not have been looking at it like that, but you should have been. When you were disconnected from people, places, and things, opportunities, chances for you to get your shit together, things being eliminated on your behalf so that you can clear out the motherfucking clutter. Those were your opportunities and your chances. We're moving further and deeper into the age of Aquarius. Look at this, Eight of Pentacles. You can make this up. We're moving further and deeper into the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about originality. And we are all fucking different. So why can't people tell you apart from the motherfucker sitting beside you? That's a problem. Why are people categorizing you in the same conversations as other people? That's a problem. That means that you're not in tune with who the fuck you are for real. Because who you are is different from every motherfucking body here. There's billions of people on this planet and none of us share the same DNA or the same thumbprint. Everything is just a little different. Your strand of DNA is not copy-paste anybody else's strand of DNA. I don't care if you identical twins. There's still going to be differences in your strand and their strand. So people should be able to tell the difference. They should be able to see you and know that there's something different about you than anybody else around you. And a lot of you guys, you started off living in your truth and your originality. And this could be dating back to childhood. But somewhere down the line, you either was taught or shown that being who you are was not accepted. So you started to merge into being what other people wanted you to be. Converting yourself into what was acceptable for other people, what made them comfortable. And you thought you was the problem instead of understanding that the circles that you was in, the environments that you was in, the people that you was around was the problem. Anybody telling you that who you naturally are is a problem, they're the problem, not you. It's time for some of y'all to catch up. And in order for you to do that, you got to go back to them childhood moments where you were taught that who you naturally were was a bad thing or was wrong, so that you can reclaim that power and update it to 2024, 2025. A lot of y'all need a factory reset. Y'all know when iPhones first came out and you had to hold the button when it had a button on it, okay? You had to hold the button in the side so that you can factory reset that motherfucker. Some of y'all need to do that. You need to hold the button so that you can get your shit together. Because a lot of y'all walking around with false identities. And you think it's you because you've convinced yourself that it's you. When in reality, that's not who you are. And you don't know that until you spend time by yourself, uninterrupted, without opinions, without judgment. That's why solitude is so important, because it eliminates all of the voices around you, and the loudest voice in the room is yours. The only voice in the room becomes yours. All of the other people who disagree, all the other people that think you should do this and do that, they all get eliminated. And it just is you and you and you. Can't nobody say, hey, I don't think you should do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Why are you acting like that? Why are you switching up? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Nobody's there to say that. It's just you by yourself. Because not only will your parents try to convert you into who they want you to be, partners will do it. Friends will do it. Co-workers will do it. Bosses, supervisors will do it. Try to mold you into what they think is for you or what makes them feel comfortable enough to be around you. And now you out here acting like something that's not even you. And you make it your identity. And you think just because you've made it your identity that means that must be who you truly are. And you couldn't be more wrong. Codependency will do that. And a lot of y'all hear the word codependency and you think, oh, somebody taking care of me, somebody giving me money or paying a bill or something. No, baby. Some of y'all are emotionally codependent. You rely on other people to make you feel good. Whether it's through words, whether it's through physical touch, whatever it is. And then you go around in the world with the false idea, the false identity of who you are. And you think good things are going to find you. They don't even know where to find you. The name on the stuff that you want and who you are don't match. It's like when you go to the post office, right? And you have a package. And they ask you for your ID. The name on that package has to match the name on that ID or you can't get your shit. Who cares if that's actually your package? Who fucking cares? How can you prove that this is you? We're not going to release this package to you and it don't match. Because if it's not you, that means that we done gave somebody else shit away to the wrong person. So it has to be verifiable. We have to be able to verify that shit. And if we can't, you don't get it. And that's why this is a warning. Because what's coming in for you has to be verified. Your name got to match what the fuck is on that package. What does that mean? That means that your energy has to match what the fuck you're about to receive. That means that your mindset has to be prepared and on the same level as what the fuck you're about to receive. That means your relationship with self needs to be where it needs to be in order for you to get the things that are for you to get. And if it's not, you won't get it. You won't fucking get it. Point blank, period. And it'll be sent to the back where for a while they may keep it, but then eventually they may put it into this pile of things that people can purchase. I don't know if y'all ever heard of people going to, I don't think it's a post office, but there's places you can go and you can pay $100 for a whole box or crate of unclaimed mail, unclaimed things, unclaimed items. What does that mean, Poca? That means that the idea that you have, if you don't act on it and move on it, you're going to scroll on social media and see somebody else with that same idea. The things you envision for yourself, if you don't act on it and do what you're supposed to do, somebody in your family going to live that life. Word for word, bar for bar. Eventually it has to be sitting back. And other people can claim it. So if you're okay with losing what the fuck is yours, then keep doing what you're doing. But if not, I'm going to need you to be the magician and start creating your reality with the actions that you take towards it. Y'all know how y'all be delusional for a nigga? And that nigga may not want no relationship for real, but in your head, y'all go together. So you start acting like a girlfriend in advance without confirmation. Why you can't do that with your life? You know that you want to live a certain type of life. Why you not acting like it in advance? How can you do it for a fucking scrub, but you can't do it for you? Codependency. It's a problem. You can make believe in your head about all this other shit, but when it comes to your life and furthering yourself and bettering yourself and aligning with the things that you want, you can't do it. It's not possible no more. It's bullshit. That's bullshit. You could do it. You just need to switch the gears in your mind and take them off that dumb shit and focus it on something that matters, which is you and your future and what you want and the things you're manifesting and the things that you want to create for yourself. And if not, you can watch somebody else have it. You can lose it all. Because I don't know how many chances y'all think y'all got to get certain things. Certain things do have a deadline in this reality. They sure do. Certain things have a deadline. We know endless old people who are still where they were when they was in their 30s. Now they 70 and 80. Still in the same energy. So don't believe that it can't be you. You procrastinate long enough, you end up like people like that. You doubt yourself long enough, you end up like people exactly like that. You question spirit, you question what you're supposed to be doing more than you take action, you're going to end up like that. A lot of y'all think that that won't be you, but you keep acting like you fucking acting, and I guarantee you, you're going to be the grandpa or the grandma sitting there telling all these old ass stories about what you coulda, shoulda, woulda. Period. Nobody is above that type of energy if you're not doing the motherfucking work. It's all energetic. So you can either amp up your energy and use it positively and make shit happen and make shit shake, or you can stay in this low ass vibration by choice. Because I need y'all to know this is by choice. And receive nothing. And be one of those people that constantly live in a state of regret. Choice is yours. Ball is in your court. And it starts with identity. It starts with knowing who the fuck you are. Because right now, the way some of y'all acting, it goes to show you have no idea who you are. You're not acting like it. You're not walking like it. You're not talking like it. You don't even believe. You don't even think it's possible. And you think you're going to get something that you don't even think is possible? That's not how that works. That's not how that goes. You don't get things that you don't believe in. That's not how that works. So it's time to wake the fuck up. It's time to gain some clarity. It's time to gain some insight. It's time to pay the fuck attention. It's time to pay attention to all the synchronicities and what you think are coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidences. Everything has a cause and effect. So if it's happening, that's because something caused it to happen. No such thing as a coincidence. No such thing as a happenstance. We live in a cause and effect realm. If it's happening, something caused it. Either you caused it by doing or you caused it by not doing. Either way, it got something to do with you. If it's happening in your reality, you create your own motherfucking reality. With your thoughts, with your actions, with your intentions, with your manifestations, with your beliefs, with your hopes, with your dreams. All of that is currently creating your reality. And at any moment, you can switch that formula to make it more positive, to make it something more high vibrational, to make it work better for you in the long run. And understanding that everything is not going to happen overnight. Some of y'all need to get this microwave ass mentality out of your head because it is causing you to be stagnant. If it don't happen within 2 to 3 minutes, you think that your world is over. Period. Y'all don't know it takes some people years to get to where they want to get to? Not saying that's everybody's situation. It may be months for you. It may be weeks for you. It may be days. But either way, it's not going to happen in 2 seconds. It's not going to happen in a blink of an eye, especially if you ain't doing shit. What the hell? Don't some of y'all wait a couple days to get that paycheck? You don't got no problem coming in there and working for them people for all the motherfucking days. Because you understand that at the end of that week or the end of that next week, you going to get whatever the fuck you done worked hard for. So you ain't no problem clocking in, waking up at the ass crack of dawn so that you can get to them people's jobs and do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. You ain't got no problem doing that. But when it comes to yourself, all of a sudden you scared. You too lazy, you too tired. Fuck out of here. Something is wrong. Thank y'all for the gifts. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. The mentality here is wrong. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, it's because I got to pay bills. Okay, and you also got to live. You also got to function. You also got to grow. How the fuck is that going to happen if you're not putting no work in? If you're not okay, if you're not good, if you're not 100%, how the fuck you think you're going to maintain a job anyway? What are we talking about? You are the energy that goes into everything that you touch. So if that energy is fucked up, what you going to do? What you think is going to happen when you go and start touching shit? If your energy is fucked up, if your energy is off, what do you think is going to happen? How do you think this is going to play out? I'm just here to pose questions so that you can think. Because some of y'all not thinking. You're not using your brain. You're damn sure not using your heart. A lot of people, y'all be using your heart as an excuse. But that's not your heart speaking. That's your heartbreak speaking. Because your heart wouldn't tell you to do half of the dumbass shit that you're doing. Or be with half of the dumbass motherfuckers that you with. That's heartbreak speaking, not your heart. Hearts are whole. Which means you make whole decisions that lead you to whole places so that you can have whole things in return. So if you're making decisions and it's leading to brokenness, that ain't your heart speaking. So I don't want to hear, oh, my heart, my heart, my heart. I don't want to hear that. Because your heart is not speaking. So what you gonna do? The ball is in your court. It's up to you. And y'all realize today's live is not all extra. Read all about it. I'm not even gonna be on here long. I'm about to get off in a second. Because Spirit wants to be very direct, very clear, very concise, and give you time to stir and stew on what the fuck we just talked about. Maybe tomorrow I have a different message. I don't know. Tune in. But today is the day for you to think. For it to register. For you to feel whatever you need to feel. See whatever you need to see. Learn whatever you need to learn. Understand whatever the fuck you need to understand. So that when you wake up tomorrow, you can hit the ground running. And doing whatever is required for you to tap into your true identity. So when these things come for you, you can sign for them. We good. We clear. Cool beans. All right, light and love. I still have specials going on. So if you're interested in consultation specials, mentorship specials, 10-card reading specials, I have all of those still available. Feel free to shoot me a message here. You can use the word info. Send it to me. I'll send you all of the specials that I have available. And then you can book accordingly. All other services are on my website. Feel free to go check that out. Also, the link in my bio will take you to all of my other socials so that you can follow me on there. I do only have 2 pages. If you get inboxed by a page, it is not me. At all. I don't inbox people for readings. I don't tell nobody, hey, Spirit said. I don't do none of that bullshit, okay? If ever in doubt, DM me, okay? So I can let you know if that's me or not. Probably won't be. Probably is not me, okay? But DM me so that I can see the page and I can get to take it down, all right? I've already had almost 40 pages banned within the last 2 months. Okay, so I'm a little irritated with these fucking pages, but it is what it is. All right, feel free to DM me if you need support, if you need assistance, if you need help, if you need services. Okay, outside of this live, none of my services are free. Period. My energy cost. All right, and that's just that on that. It's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg, but it is gonna cost. Okay. Light and love, this will be posted on YouTube tomorrow rising. It will go live for those who want to watch it back from the beginning, or for those who may have came in late. Either way, again, it will go live tomorrow rising. So make sure that you subscribe there and turn on your notifications. Turn on your notifications here as well, so you know when I go live here. Some people was telling me that they wasn't getting a notification, so just make sure that you go double check so that you can see if you have them on or not. Other than that, light and love, take these words and messages into consideration. Apply them where you need to in your own personal life. And do the motherfucking work. It's time for some of y'all to win. You've been losing long enough. All right? It's time for a win. All right? Period. Light and love.